Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to our Learning Unreal 4 series. Welcome back to Buttress. Here we are, back in Buttress. Um, so we should try and figure out how to make something of a level. What is this, by the way? Hold on, this is a template label, text render actor. Text render actor, visual effects, cinematics, lights basic, empty actor, visual effects, geometry, volumes. All classes? What is a text render? Oh, this thing? A text render actor. Text render actor anti-aliased text material. What on earth is this? It's the... Alright, so there's an alphabet with punctuation on that texture. Actually, what is this? ES2 font. Fonts interpolate. What on feature level switch? Anti-aliased text material translucent. What on earth is that supposed to be? Can I change it? Yes, but I probably shouldn't. Text. So this is a thing. Font Roberto distance field. And then you can change the text. Interesting. So there's a text render actor in the engine if you want to render text. It's also translucent, which explains why it was computationally intensive. Like, it was the most computationally intensive thing in the whole level when we tested it earlier. What am I doing here? Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to modify our character. Because at the moment, there's a gun and there's a sound, which I don't want the gun and I don't really want the sound, right? So I'm thinking, let's see, content, first person, character, first person, meshes, character, mesh. That's not what I think it is. Hold on, content, first person, BP, blueprints. First person character. I'm wondering if I should start modifying this and start deleting stuff because some of the stuff I don't really want, right? So let's go. So arena geometry, lighting. I don't think I need to worry about lighting. Render effects. So that's the alphabet soup stuff. We probably should make folders for that. For first person character, what if we use animation blueprint, mobility capsule component movable, totally dynamic, cast dynamic shadow, slowest rendering. First person character self, add component, edit blueprint. I'm just trying to figure out if we can like delete some of this stuff. Like what if I we can't delete the gun, apparently. We have to edit the blueprint, right? What if I first character movement component. So if I put another one of these in, what happens? First person character 2. But if I play this, so this is the other gun, but does it get confused or does it not get confused? How does the game know which character to we can delete this, right? Which character to start the game as? Play selected viewport. Number of players 1. Default player start. Current camera location. So let's say if I like duplicate this. First person character, no gun. Right, and I'll put this in. Hypothetically speaking, I'll put that in. And then if I like delete this, and let me just move this, and then if I play, it puts me there. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't. Oh, I guess character start is there. Oh, character spawn. I mean, is it? So default player start, current camera location. Alright, that's right. Default camera. So now if I edit this, and if hypothetically speaking we unlink, so spawn projectile. Let's say we unlink these. Break link, break link. And so now there's no gun. First person camera. And let me just break this link as well. Alright, so now there's no spawn projectile. So let me, if I compile, good to go, save. So now I just broke a bunch of links. And then if I play, no, if I play, oh crap, I broke the camera movement. Maybe I should make sure I understand. Spawn projectile, first person camera. Okay, this I think needs to be there. Because this is select, spawn, transform. Alright, let me compile this again. And then save. And then play. Alright, so the... It still fires. It still fires. First person camera, gun offset, sphere. Get world location, first person camera, get world. Wait, are we mesh 2 player? Get animation, montage play, spawn, play sound. This is so ugly, right? This is like the ugliest thing in the world. pressed. Wait, what? That one and that one. So that's how it was. So what if I, instead of that, what if we break? What if we break this? No, break links. I'm just breaking bits to see what happens when I break them, right? I mean, it still works as a gun, which is concerning. I'm not even sure. Oh, it's not. It's spawning a no. It's not spawning this character. It's spawning the other character. It's not actually spawning this character. Hold on. Game mode override. First person game mode. This is not what I think it is. It's not actually using this character. It's spawning a new first person character. So player start. So it's not doing what I think it's doing. Project editor settings. List of blueprints. Edit first person game mode. Edit first person game mode. Player controller class. Player state class. Game session class. Browse asset. Look at all this stuff. First person character. Default spawn class. First person character no gun. Alright, if we switch to the no gun one. Alright, here we go. This might make more sense to us. If we do that, compile, save. Alright, first person game mode. It's I need to back. All assets? No, alright, this. So now it's gonna spawn a first person character no gun instead of the other one. Let me just put this back. Because I think if motion controllers are enabled and spawns projectiles on VR marker. So let's say I break that one. Mostly break this one. And break this one. So let me compile that. And then save. Alright, so now if I play, now there's no projectile. Alright, we just broke it. we just broke the we just broke the gun. Alright, good. Good, we broke the gun. I'm glad we broke the gun. Nice. Alright, so we don't even need this here. We don't even need that there. So we can just we just play there. Alright, good. So we broke the gun. Now we need to remove the gun remove the actual gun here. Skeletal mesh component. FP gun. What if I delete that? Sphere. I think the sphere is the bounding box. Not sure. So if I delete the gun, skeletal mesh component, VR gun. Can I see what the stuff is? Okay, this is the VR gun. I'm gonna delete the VR gun as well. VR gun marker. Alright, I'm gonna delete the VR gun. VR mark is there, the sphere is there. I think those are supposed to be gone as well. Because now it doesn't really make sense because those things are there. Alright, let me just delete these as well. We have hands. We do still have hands. We don't have a gun anymore. Compile. Blueprint self is not a scene component. Therefore, target must have a connection. Oh no. I broke the. Well, I didn't save it, so hold on, what's going on? I mean, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Delete the gun, compile. This blueprint, therefore target must have a connection. Okay, which one are we talking about? This one. Self. Oh, these are targeted to the guns, right? What is this? Use via gun and hide mesh too. What if I just delete this whole thing? Just delete that whole thing. We're just mangling this. Let me just delete this whole thing. And then the last one, attach the components. What is that? No gun construction script. This might be a bad idea. Alright, this might be a bad idea. If I delete this. That might be a terrible idea. Transform. Alright, let me just delete that as well. Compile. I mean, it compiled. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good. So if I play, I now have a hand. The hand is holding nothing anymore. Alright, as far as I can tell, it works. And by it works, I mean we remove the gun. It's probably a bad way to do things. Should we remove the hand as well? Maybe we should just remove the hand as well. Let me just come back here. Where's the mesh? That thing. I guess, well, the other thing I can do is just make it invisible, right? I can just like change the texture so that it's invisible. Or maybe like disable rendering somehow. Yeah, if it's visible, just make it invisible. What am I? Just make the hands invisible. I can just make the gun invisible as well. I could have done that. That would have been probably cleaner than this. Alright, so if I play this now, alright, we don't have a gun, we don't have a hand. We're walking around, there's our buttress. And seems good. Alright, seems good. Launch. Save selected. Wait. Did it? Okay, that's launching, good. Well, that was we just mangled it. Like we took the first person character, we took a knife, and then we just mangled it, and now it doesn't have a gun anymore. That's basically what happened just now. This is why it's called hacking, right? It's called hacking because you're literally taking an axe and like hacking at it until it does what you want. It's just chopped off the gun and we chopped off the arm. I might redo all of that. I might redo all of that because that was a bit silly. What I should do is break the inputs into the gun and then just make the gun and the arm invisible. So although the hacking technically worked, we should hack it less. Alright, so here we are, and we don't have a gun. We can jump, we can move around, and we don't have to worry about guns or physics. Buttress. I do like the lighting on it. Look at that lighting. Look how good that lighting looks. We can also move the boxes around. I wanted. All right, let's go back. I mean, that was interesting. It was an interesting demonstration of how this works. But I'm going to delete this. I still reference in memory. Replace force delete. Force delete. Because I'm going to remake it, right? I'm going to go duplicate character, and then we're going to call it the same name. Why is it lagging like this? Rename. No gun. Alright. So let's come back here and we're just going to redo this, right? So input action fire. Gonna break link. Break link there. Input touch. So what other things do we break? Jump we want to keep. Mouse input we want to keep. Stick input we want to keep. Move forward, move right, etc. we want to keep. Input action reset VR. Okay, that we want to keep. Begin play we want to keep. Alright, so we're going to keep everything except for firing the gun. Compile. Save. And then the gun we are going to make not visible. And the VR gun we're going to make not visible. And the mesh we're going to make not visible. Alright, so now it's all invisible, but everything else is fine. So this sphere, I believe, is actually that's the crosshair. I think that's the crosshair. I think. Because like it's right there, the camera is pointing at it. I think that's the focus. So let me just compile this and save. Come back here. So now if we play, that's embarrassing. Why are we in the ground? Do we need to? All right, let me just put this guy back. All right, let me just go save current and save all there. Save selected and then play. Why are we in the ground? Is this in the wrong place? I think this is actually in the wrong place. So let me just move this up to there and then play. I mean, well, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Why is it spawning us in the ground? Blueprints. Where's the world setting? Where's the first person game mode of this? Oh, what? Default pawn class. It's supposed to be that. I thought it would just keep the link. Anyway, there you go. I thought it would keep the link and not break anything else, but apparently it broke something else. Okay, let me just play this. Alright, there you go. Alright, done. Alright, great. Awesome. Alright, so we broke the first person character. That's good. Good start. We broke. We made the gun disappear and we broke the link to the fire button. So when you're starting out, although hacking is interesting, like the more you destroy, the more you learn about how things are constructed. You learn about things by taking things apart. But aside from that, you want to destroy as little as possible in case you break something unexpected. I mean, we did break unexpected things along the way, but everything is good now. What else? Can we delete this guy? I think we can delete this guy, and it'll still work. Yeah, okay. So we just spawn at the world spawn or the player spawn. Lighting quality, I guess preview is fine. So let's do things. Alphabet soup. Let's go new folder. And materials. Experiments. Materials experiments. So let's make some materials. I also want to like check the dynamic stuff and the static stuff, if that makes sense. So these cubes, eventually we're gonna delete all of them, but for now, I just want to like move that there. Let me just move that there. And where's the sunlight? Sunlight's coming down that way. Not starter content. Material experiment. So let me just make a material. Material red. And it's gonna be just red. Color, not that. Constants. Constant 3 vector. And it's just gonna be red. Great. Wait, what? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Let me just come back here. So I want this to be red. Oh, this part. Alright. Red. Base color. That was easy. Alright, great. Save. So let's say we make this red. And I want to do this because I want to just check the lighting on this. And then, separately from this, let's say we go content, geometry, meshes. So we put a cube down. And now the lighting needs to be rebuilt, right? Right. Let me scale this up. Details, scale, let me make this like a 3, and oops, not 31. 3, 3, and 3. So what is this? 2.5, right? Let's make this 3. Let's then move that to like there. So when we move this dynamic stuff, so this stuff where it's where it has the physics, simulate physics on, when we move that around, it doesn't change it doesn't tell us that it needs to be rebuilt, the lighting. But when we do this, it tells us we need to rebuild the lighting. Right? So I'm gonna build this, and you'll see what I'm testing pretty soon. What this should do is that the red color should bleed onto that wall there. Whereas with the dynamic one, the red color will not bleed into the surrounding wall. Is what I expect to happen. And this is it might be odd then if you create a map with bright colors, and then some of the things are affected by physics and some of them are not. The things that are not affected by physics will be more affected by light than the things that are affected by physics. And if you are not careful about how you do this, things might look weird in your map. And I'm deliberately trying to make it look weird in the map. right now. As soon as the lighting is built, we'll see what happens here. Yeah. And then after this, we're gonna have to start demolishing the arena because we don't want the arena. Question is, do I just turn it off or do I delete it completely? I guess I just delete it completely. I can also make a new level instead of, messing around in this level. First person example map. Yeah, maybe I should just go to a new level and stop being in the example map. I want to keep most of this stuff though. Alright, so after this test we're gonna save a new level. Although the world is called first person example map still. Alright, so that's complete. Here you go. So you see how this one, the red bleeds into the wall, like the red reflects off the cube and onto the wall there, right? Whereas here, it does not. Isn't that weird? Isn't that the weirdest thing? Alright, we're gonna save that. I should probably save that material as well. Isn't that the weirdest thing? Compiling shaders 256. Content alphabet soup. What's the light mass? Just want to see if I need to change any of these settings before we move forward. I'm pretty sure I checked it the last time. 64 might be a little low, but maybe we keep it low until we need to change it. What is that? Is that? Oh, atmospheric fog. All right. Yeah. So you see, there's that red, and this red, and the red here has lighting calculated onto it. And not only is the red color bleeding into there, but the dark gray is also bleeding onto the red there as well. You can kind of see it there. Whereas this thing is just bright red with no, like the light doesn't interact with the objects around it at all, which is strange, right? When you think about it, it's pretty strange. Okay, that's running there. So if you look at like these two boxes are supposedly the same texture. Like even the shadows aren't entirely accurate. Although I do understand that we're running this on preview quality. So yeah, so the fact that the red isn't bleeding out makes that look really fake. Look at that. That looks really fake there. Whereas here, I mean, it's pretty subtle, but the fact that the red is kind of bleeding onto the wall there makes it a bit more plausible. Right. But this you can move. And the reason, well, I mean, I can't move it because it's too heavy, apparently. But the reason you don't want, like, you don't really want the red here to bleed onto the wall because these things have physics enabled, and so you can like move them around. Although this one's too big for us to move around. Maybe I could just change the settings on that. And yeah, all right. Well, anyway, that's just something to note is that if your thing is gonna be have a physics simulation on it, physics, linear damping, mass, simulate physics. So this thing's like 2 tons. it's 2 friggin' tons. Maybe make it not 2 tons. What do I make it like 5 kg? And then play it. So now I should be able to push it around. Whoa, okay. It's pretty light. I just kicked it all the way across the level. So yeah, so the fact that you can move it around means that you don't really want to. That's 5 kg? Well, apparently we're just punching everything that we touch. So alright, well, we're just kicking that thing around, which is kind of fun, but alright. Alright, so that's lighting. Alright, let me just get out of there. File, save current as. So we're gonna go make a new level. We're not gonna make a first person example map. We're gonna say alphabet soup 1 UMap. And then we're gonna start deleting stuff, right? So first person perspective text we're gonna delete. The cubes we're gonna delete. We don't really want cubes bouncing around. Even that. Interestingly, it doesn't tell us to recalculate the lighting, even though we really should. So we deleted the wall and the box, but the shadows are still in place, which is kind of weird. Why does it not tell us to recalculate? That's weird. I guess we should also move the walls. Alright, everything's getting deleted.